It's good. All right. Well, good evening and welcome to the Team Legacy Call. Oh my gosh, it's February. It's already the 10th of February, by the way. We actually pushed our team call back a whole week and a day in lieu of some recent events that have been happening with LifeVantage. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about that as we go through for tonight. But first off, I have some important dates I just want to bring to your attention. If you haven't already seen them, we also had them pinned on our team Facebook group. We had the team special town hall with Steve Fife last night. Brian's gonna speak to that a little bit later. The contact center for tomorrow is going to be closed from 9:30 to 2:30 Eastern, or I'm sorry, Mountain Time. So I want you to make sure you make a note of that. If you're going to try to reach out with them or you can't get a hold of them, that's why. Okay. They've got some, I believe they were doing some training for their contact center folks. And then also there's going to be the contact center will be closed on Monday, which is February 16th. That's President's Day. If you didn't know, Monday is President's Day. So most places are going to be closed. The mail isn't going to run. The banks are going to be closed. And LifeVantage will be closed as well. But our subscriptions run on the 15th anyway, which means they're probably going to be processing on Saturday. So I would encourage you and your teams, if they want to make any changes or any updates to make, just do it Friday.
Yeah.
If you want to contact the center and get their assistance, please make sure you reach out to them Friday. Otherwise, what's set is set, and that's what you're getting. So there's going to be a Healthy Edge study results training that's going to come out on February 19th. What the company's been doing is recording those, and then they are launching the recording into the Facebook groups and on their YouTube channel. So don't forget, LifeVantage has its own YouTube channel. And I will, of course, be converting that to an audio file to be uploading it for those within our Amish community to listen to. Also, February 21st, that is on Saturday. The LifeVantage site is going to be down from 10 o'clock that night just for a few hours. So it may not impact many of you. It's a system maintenance thing. It's nothing, nothing out of the too crazy or ordinary. February 25th, of course, we have the closing of the month call. That is where top LifeVantage leaders kind of we do some just some public service announcements, things that you need to know, and then they followed up with some training and some words of wisdom to close out the month. And then last but not least, February 28th, yes, it's February. We only had 28 days this month, you guys. The contact center is going to be open on the last day of the month, the 28th, and that will be from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, okay, or 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. You can obviously phone, email, chat, text. They are there to help support you. And as we're looking at important dates, we have a new year. We've got the Activate Academy. How many of you have tuned into past Activate Academies? Feel free to drop a one in the chat. I see Susan went ahead and raised her hand. The Activate Academies, we've got a ton of great feedback from those who have attended, things that they took away from the trainings. Each training is a little bit different, but the focus is still the same. We're focused on the fundamental skills that are necessary for you to have success in your business. And what I love is that we bring on different guest speakers every single time. So you can hear from different voices, different perspectives, right? The system doesn't change, right? The ITT system remains the same, but you can get different takes and different perspectives on things. And I'm so thrilled. Oh my gosh, you guys, drum roll, please. We have Dr. Dondi Nettles and his amazing wife, Marcy Nettles, joining us for the February training. So, again, that is going to be Saturday, February 21st. It is 90 minutes. 90 minutes long. We have kept it. We've not gone over. We've even been a little short on time on some of them. But Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. Again, it's 90 minutes. You're going to use the same information that you joined this call for. Same Zoom ID, same password. That hasn't changed. The information, of course, is in the newsletter for those of you who receive the newsletter as well. It's on our events page, our calendars, all the places. So please, we would love for you to invite your consultants, share this. This is open to the entire company, just so that you guys know. Corporate is aware. Other leaders are aware. We've got a list of folks that are wanting to co-host with us, and we're excited about that. So if you don't have a super Saturday or an in-person training event that is happening for you and your teams in your area, then take advantage of this training. Oh, and even better, I meant to bring my phone with me. So I had someone actually reach out to me and she left me a message through Facebook Messenger. Guess what she's doing, you guys? She is actually doing her own Super Saturdays. But this is what she's doing. She's locally bringing together her team and she's going to actually broadcast the Activate Academy for them to go through the training together as a team. And then they're following it up with an opportunity meeting where they can invite guests. What a great idea to leverage a training that's already happening live for your teams and then making an event out of it. So I loved that idea. Feel free to steal it. I think the more Super Saturdays and get-togethers that we have going on, truly is the better. So just real quickly here, I want to do a couple shout outs and then we're going to share with you some of the big takeaways from the town hall. Maybe you weren't able to get on that town hall or haven't heard the news from the press release that Steve Fife has put out there. But January, what a great, incredible way to kick off 2026 as we're calling this our breakthrough year, right? So these are folks that are breaking through already in the month of January. So Marvin Koblenz enrolled in January and already hit consultant two. We had Elmer Mass, who was a senior consultant one and went to senior consultant two. Anna Polly Fry went from a consultant to consultant two, also in the month of January. Dan M. Weaver, oh my gosh, you're going to hear his name again. He went from a consultant three to a senior consultant three, you guys. A consultant three to a senior consultant, which is 6,000 in organizational volume. That is just phenomenal. Such fantastic. And then Melvin Weaver also, he went from a consultant two to a senior consultant one. And then to round it out, we had Harvey Wiki, sorry, who went from a senior consultant one, or SC1 as we say, to a senior consultant two. It's been a while since we've had that many senior consultants rank
Yeah,
advance.
that's what I was gonna say. We haven't
Yeah,
seen a lot of big rank advancements like this in a while. So it's really good to see. Again, this,
refreshing.
this business is in cycles and these guys are on fire right now. And which is great to see.
Yeah. So just overjoyed for them and how they're kicking off the month, the beginning of the new year, which leads us into I wanted to share with you the top point earners for the Achievers Retreat. Again, the company launched their new incentive trip. This is a like a mini trip, if you will. They're calling it the Achievers Retreat now. You can qualify between the months of January and March, or January, February, March. All you need is 75 points total in order to go on this trip. You can actually go under incentive trackers when you log into your back office and see where you stand. See how you're earning points and where you stand. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, Dan Weaver, he's already at 70 points. He's only 5 points away from actually earning this trip. That's just unreal. Velma Schwartz coming in hot, number second at 58 points. So her and Ralph as well are more than halfway there. Karen Mast also 28 points. Elmer Mast 26 points. Melvin Weaver 25, Harvey Wiki 23, and Rachel Wiki 15. So those are our top point earners as we rounded out the month of January. I just checked those this morning, you guys. Usually the points will update once commissions run, and commissions usually run around the 5th of each month, just to give you a heads up. So if you're looking there and you're like, wait, might feel like my points might be short, just make sure that it could wait until usually after the 5th of the month. And so again, always want to make a point to show the rising stars and give some shout outs for the hard work that everybody is doing. So congratulations, everybody. And yeah, that then leads us into bum bum bum. Steve Fife, who was able to get on the town hall last night. You guys able to tune into the town hall last night? And feel free to drop a one in the chat on that. Um, Steve Fife, he announced his retirement.
Yeah, and
He
this
announced
is
his retirement.
yeah, we're really happy for Steve.
I mean, we're sad. I'm so
Yeah, we're very,
sad.
very sad. We love Steve. He's done more than any other CEO has done for this company. So we hate to see him go. We found out he originally, when he signed on with LifeVantage, he was only supposed to be here for about 3 years. He's like, I'll give you 3 years. He's
Mhm.
been here almost 9, and that's including his CFO role before the CEO role as well. Holly and I have been with this company for going on 14 years. Steve has been our fourth CEO. And he's the first CEO to actually leave on his own terms. So the other
That's
C
saying something.
yeah. So obviously he's done something right. He's really moved this company forward in his tenure here. And so although we're sad to see him go, we're happy to hear that the board of directors have said we've been on a couple calls where they have been on a board of directors and they have said that they are committed to this network marketing channel. They're committed to the same direction that Steve has set us on. And they're going to find someone that's not going to do a regime change or major changes, but come on to push us forward in the direction where we headed, which is very good to hear. Those two things. One, committed to network marketing, and two, we're not looking to change directions very drastically with this. So Steve's going to stay with us until April, so he will be there in Las Vegas. And until then, he's going to stay in the CEO role. And then we may or may not have a new CEO announced by then. It may take him some time to find the right person for that role, and that's okay. We've got a great executive staff that can keep moving us forward even without Steve at the helm anymore. But he's looking forward to spending more time with his wife and doing some things that he didn't have time to do, um,
Golfing.
golfing and traveling and all the things, right? Because he's been CEO a while. And you can imagine being CEO of a company, a publicly traded company like we are, how demanding that can be of your time. And so we're sad to see him go, but we're happy he is in a spot where he can now enjoy the rest of his life with his wife and doing the things he wants to do, which is
Yeah.
what we're all here for, right? So if you haven't heard, you've heard it here again. But yeah, so Steve
Yeah.
Fife and be retiring, and we'll get a new CEO.
Yep. So again, bittersweet for sure. Love everything about Steve. He's always been so giving of his time. He's so personable. He genuinely has listened to us as a field. He is the first CEO, in my opinion, that has truly listened to what we had to say and was willing to make shifts and adjustments when needed, based off of the feedback that was given to him as the field, which is huge. That's what we want. We want a partnership, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. I love that. Chrissy said, plus he pulled LifeVantage out of retirement. Yeah, I mean, it's unreal. So again, we feel confident that Steve has positioned us where we need to be. And now it is our responsibility to continue to move forward and to break through and make him proud. He stuck around and he still said that he is LifeVantage 100% through and through and always will be a supporter for LifeVantage. So that's awesome. Just real quick, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. Wanted to remind you all, if you've not heard, there was some exciting news about the new P84 system is now patent pending. Imagine that, patent pending. We love our patented products. It just continues to add, validation to these amazing, unique products. That's what this is about. We have obviously separated ourselves, and that's what we like. We can't compare our products to everyone else because they're not like everybody else. It's like comparing apples to oranges. So P84 is now being patent pending. Also, we launched, in case you missed it, we launched about a week ago two new products. We launched the Axio X, and then we also launched the Phyto Power B product, which is it's a carb blocker. It's literally a carb blocker. So it helps to reduce sugar absorption, right? So let's just say you're about ready to eat pasta for dinner or pizza, or you're going to have a heavy carb day or meal. You go ahead, it's a powder packet, you mix it up. You drink it about 30 minutes to an hour before you're going to have said meal, and it's going to help reduce the absorption of those actual carbs and sugars and allow your body to not store it or hold on to it as fat, right? Which is really, really important. So it's going to help support those blood sugar levels. It's going to support really just steady energy without any crashes. You're going to feel lighter and less sluggish. It's going to support healthy weight management. There's a lot to it. Strongly encourage you go to your replicated website, look at the images, read the benefits, and really start thinking about who do you know that loves their carbs, but say that their carbs, that they have a love-hate relationship. I have a love-hate relationship with carbs. Love my pasta, my breads, all the things. But definitely go ahead and check that out. And then also Axio X. All right, Axio X is, I don't want to say Axio on steroids because that doesn't sound very good, but it takes Axio to a whole different level. Okay. It's made for, like, you can use this if you're training, you can use it in competition, high pressure workouts. It's going to help allow you to push yourself and take your those workouts to the next level. Also, you can use it as a pre-workout as far as just your overall energy to help with overall stamina and performance and recovery. But again, if you feel like even Axio some days just isn't giving you that boost or that energy and lift that you need, the Axio X is going to do that. It is caffeinated. It's got more caffeine in it than your regular Axio does. So if you're that person, we were just with someone this morning actually who put 3 shots in their Starbucks, and so it was like, okay, this might be a good alternative, right? This might be a good alternative for them. So
Yeah, and so the ingredients are different than Axio. So
yeah,
even though this is an Axio X, the ingredients are much different. It's designed differently to give you that big energy boost with some probiotics. I just can't get past it. I
it
get
tastes
past the
too
taste.
good.
I mean, in a good way. It's really
So
really
good.
good. The
It's so
pineapple
good.
passion fruit. It's got this bright yellow color to it. So if you're drinking it in a clear bottle, people are going to ask like, "Hey, what are you drinking?" It just tastes phenomenal. It really, really good. So I'm gonna have these sticks on the golf course with me when I play for sure.
Yep. So again, definitely try them, find someone who maybe has them, sample them. They're both really great products to bring out. And so Brian did mention Vegas, right? So we have Momentum Academy. It's going to be April 16th through the 18th, Las Vegas, Nevada. We have a handful of people from the team who are currently registered to attend with us. I'm very excited about that, actually. I know Karen and Norman Mass, they already have the Amtrak train booked, and we know some other folks that are going to be joining us, Ben and Fannie Mae, Sarah Stutzman, Caleb, Martha, Truman. I thought Velma and them were joining us as well. So again, this will be your last opportunity to say your farewells and give your thanks to Steve Fife in person. So we certainly hope that you join us. The company's already sold out of their initial room blocks. That doesn't mean that there still aren't hotel rooms
Yeah,
available.
there's plenty of hotel rooms in Vegas, let me
Yeah,
tell you.
there's tons of hotels and tons of rooms available. So don't let that deter you in any way, shape, or form. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a really, really good time. So yeah, I think that pretty much kind of rounds us up here to where we've got kind of a big reveal for you guys tonight. So something that we've been working on, but kind of behind the scenes, right? So what if there was a simple yet consistent way that you could launch new consultants with both clarity and confidence? Who here would like something like that? Would you maybe like something like that? What if you could quickly identify who was actually going to run and who is just choosing to take the scenic route, right? Wouldn't it be kind of nice to be able to identify those people that are going to run with this right from the get-go? Well, the cool part is you don't have to wait anymore. Tonight, we're actually going to be introducing a system or tool, whatever you want to call it, that's designed specifically to help you create that clarity while building confidence, not just for yourself, but in that new consultant and help the right people move forward. All right, you guys excited about this? I hope you are. We've been working on this for a while behind the scenes. We still have more things coming. So this is going to be built on layers throughout this year. Um, but yeah, I know, Brian, you want to, there's two parts to
Yeah.
this, by the way, right?
Yeah, so let's talk about what we have ready, and I've had some people test it this week, and everyone is free. So we are going to be first of all, we're going to be dumping our old texting system. So if you get text from us reminding you of meetings, that system is going away. We're migrating to a new texting system. So you're going to have to register yourself with this new system. And so you'll want to, there's a couple ways to do it. You can go to list.lvgopro.com.
Put that in the, let me see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can put that in the thing there. So you can go there, or you can just go, let me share my screen here so I can show you what it looks like.
This is for texting, right?
Yeah. So
Or
when
they
you go
can
to
go to our
list,
website, right? Or
yeah,
to,
so you go to list.lvgopro.com, you're going to see this screen, and this is where you get registered for communications going forward. So both text and email from us. So you put your name, phone number, email, and your consultant ID number in there. Or you can go to our lvgopro.com page, and right here where it says new, sign up for alerts from Team Legacy and click sign up for alerts. It's going to take you to a page that looks very similar to what you just saw. It takes a little while to load. Pause for dramatic effect. Boom. Okay, so there it is. So again, that's two ways to get to that. Now, when you register for this, a couple things are going to happen. One, you are going to get an immediate text to say it was successful, and it comes from a 330 number, by the way, not a 941 number, which is Sarasota here. You get a 330 number. And you're going to get an email from us. And so imagine if you're a brand new person, Team Legacy, and you register for this, you're going to get that text and you're going to get that email. And that email is going to direct you to take certain steps. Okay. And one of those steps is to join what we call Team Legacy Community. And I don't know if it requires you to register specifically for this, or when you register, you automatically do this. I haven't tested that to see. But this is the community. And right now, all we're going to be using this for is training. Now, we may expand the use of this in the future. There's a lot that we can do with this Team Legacy community here. You can kind of see it kind of looks like a Facebook or social media style to it because people can post stuff in the community. There could be announcements and so on in here. But you can see there's a lot of links in here. Team Legacy Facebook page, the Activation Generation Facebook page, our website, the hub, and the Just Looking site for prospects. Okay. All those are links there. But under learning up here at the top, there's a learning menu. And we're going to be loading different trainings in here, but this is the big one. This is what we call Life Vantage Boot Camp, or what's your name for it, Holly? We have two different names for it.
well, I called it the Yes You Can Success Playbook. That's what
Yes.
I called it.
To me, that was a lot of words, so I just call it boot camp.
Was, but it
Okay.
just sounds cool. I mean, it's the yes you can, right? Like
Yes.
you're new in network
Yes. Yes, you
marketing. You probably have
can.
no experience. Yes, you can have success. This is your
Yes,
playbook.
you can call it Life Vantage Boot Camp. So So everybody knows what a boot camp is. When you join something new, you're going to go through boot camp. So
Eh,
this training is designed for the brand new person. So imagine, as Holly said, a brand new person signs up in your group and they need immediate training to learn some basic skills so they can start making money right away. That's what this consultant boot camp is. So it's a series of a few modules. I forget how many modules we have. What do we have? 11,
10.
10 modules.
10 modules.
And this is an onboarding training. Okay. So the idea is your new person, as this loads, pause for dramatic effect. As your new person joins, they're going to start this online course. Okay. So they have a start here introduction. So it's a little video that Holly put together to kind of introduce them to this training. Okay. Then, oops, I just clicked on it so you can kind of see what it is. So when you click on each module, there's a training video there, and it can track your progress. So after you watch it, you just mark it as complete, and it'll take you on to the next module. So I'm not going to go through all these, but I'm just gonna you just want you to see what they are real quick. The computer's really slow tonight.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that's all about,
I
but
don't know. I don't know. I think we got a lot going on in the background here or something. Oh, it took me all the way back there. I don't want to go back there. Um, of
so
course,
just while this is loading here, for those of you who do not have access to a computer, we have not forgotten about you. If you do have a phone that does get texts, you can actually contact myself or one of your leaders who do have access to the internet as someone within the Amish community, and we can plug in your phone number so that you can be included in the text reminders for the calls. All right. So don't feel that you're in any way being excluded from that at all. And as Brian's kind of showing those of us on the screen where to go and how to walk through these modules and the recordings are all going to be put on an audio hub. You're literally going to have a boot camp cheat sheet that you can hand to a brand new consultant once you enroll them, and they can go through and listen to every single one of these modules. Okay. And for the how to enroll a customer or consultant, we have both the online version and we also have the paper form version. Okay. So just understand we wanted to make sure that we got our entire Team Legacy family covered as it relates to this getting started boot camp. Yes, you can playbook, whatever you want to call it. So
yep.
let's see.
All
I got
right.
this.
So just to kind of list out the modules here. So you got the introduction. You got Holly does a video where she introduces you to your replicated site and getting paid and getting your first wins. Next one's how to get plugged in. All these videos are relatively short. Okay. These aren't long, hour-long trainings.
No.
These are minutes.
The
Okay.
longest one is 12 minutes. Everything else
Yeah.
is less than that. You can actually
You
get
need
through
to
all
make
of
it
these,
on
Brian. I added it
play
up
at
in
first.
90 minutes.
Decided to change.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so in 90 minutes, an hour and a half, if you were to sit down, you could go through all of these in an hour and a
Yep.
half. Yeah.
Okay, so a video about how to get plugged in, your support cheat sheet, and your why. Fast Cast Basics. Basically, it gives you a quick overview of the comp plan and how to make money through our compensation plan. Databasing, creating that initial list of prospects. How to enroll a customer, how to enroll a consultant. So it walks you through that process. And then the last three modules are the ITT system, invite, tools, team. So there's a module for each of those. And then at the very end, you get your own little certificate to say you completed the boot camp that you can print out and hang on your wall and be proud of it, right? So again, this is an onboarding training, brand new consultants to go through. It doesn't cost anything. They just simply sign up for our community and they have instant access to this. Now, we will be adding other trainings
Hmm.
to this as well. We're going to be putting modules from our Activate Academy and things on here.
Yep.
So there's going to be a lot more to come with this.
Yep. But again, if you I mean, obviously the idea is for this to go for the new consultant, but we would love for you to walk through it, right? How cool would it be for you to walk through these? Maybe there'll be some reminders, maybe some refreshers, but if nothing else, then you know what your new consultant is going to go through. Now, a lot of these have a call to action at the end of them. And that was done intentionally. And why? We did that because those specific calls to action are going to get that person to do something. And 9 times out of 10, it's not only going to move their business forward, but in some cases, they're even contacting you and they're reaching out and letting you know that, hey, I completed this, or this was what I needed to communicate to you if it had to do with my why or whatever the case may be. There's different calls to action within each of these trainings. And so if you've got folks that you hand them the sheet or you tell them to go here and they register and they start knocking it out and they're messaging you, like that's a good sign. That's someone who's excited. They're motivated and they're ready to get started. And so you want to make sure that you celebrate that and that you keep them going and get them plugged into the next event and keep biding your time, right? As they introduce you to their network. So
Yep. So it's going to be a very
I don't
valuable
have any
tool.
confetti or anything cool to like throw.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah. How do you do that, by the way? Isn't there a way to do that?
Is
In
there a way to do that?
let
I
me
think
see.
reactions, but that
More
just gives
the
like the party.
reactions. I
There
don't
you
have
go.
reactions in my thing anymore.
Would you
Oh
have
well. Anyway, poof, confetti.
your
Um,
bro-
so that's the big reveal. So there's two parts to this, like we said. So if you want to continue to get text reminders, you need to sign up for those. Also, so when you do that, you're going to get a link to sign up for this community, and the community gives you access to the trainings. Okay, so it's two parts to this as well. So while we're here, I just want to remind everybody, we use justlooking.info as our go-to tool. So,
First touch, kind of first look,
yeah,
right?
first touch. And so if you haven't seen it before, go to the site, check it out. But it's got the ABC video on the product page. It's got a recorded webinar on the webinar page. So it's got everything that you need to as tools to show this to your prospect. So just a reminder there. We're going to continue to enhance this and use this tool. So don't be asking like, where do I send people? What do I give them? It's like send them here. It's got everything. You can tell them to go to specific spots on this. Like let's say they're in the healthcare field. There's a whole healthcare professional page on this website that healthcare professionals can go to and get more information as an example. If they want more information about the business, there's a business tab. They can go and then learn more about the comp plan, learn more about how the business works. It's got different compensation examples and so on, how to get enrolled.
Yeah.
So I just
They
want to mention
decide the
that while
path
we're
they
here.
want to go down. Yeah, it's a good reminder. Just
Yep.
looking info.
Remember, it's not .com, it's .info.
Dot info. So again, if you are guilty of saying, well, I don't know what to send them. I don't know what video to send. And you know, just nope, just stop. Just stop it right there. Don't
Keep
do
it
it.
simple.
Don't say it. No, just send them to justlooking.info. That's going to be your source. That's going to be your go-to tool. That's the tool. You invite them to check out a tool. They check out the tool. And again, depending on their level of interest, you can then invite them to the next thing, which may be a recorded opportunity webinar. Maybe
Or a
it's
live webinar.
or a live webinar, or maybe it's actually sitting down in person with them, right? Or have them go to your replicated website if it's a specific product that they're interested in. So yeah, but that's what we had for you guys tonight. I guess before we let you go, I know I don't have like a big closing or anything, but does anybody have any questions regarding, I guess really anything, but anything about we shared or the tool or anything to that nature? You feel free to star six yourself if you're on the phone to unmute. Ben and Fannie Mae have said they filled out the forms. It was really simple. They said it's an incredible tool. Love the tool. Again, we're not trying to complicate things for you guys. Honestly, what we're trying to do is streamline this for you. We want it to be super simple. You enroll a new consultant and you send them the launch series, right? You have them get plugged in by putting in their text info. You've got a prospect or a guest that you want to check out and you're not sure what they would be interested in. Say, hey, would you be open to taking a look at what it is that I'm doing right now as a way to make extra money or as a way to, maybe I wanted to go on a big vacation or do home repairs or get out of the job that I hate. I don't know. And if they say yes, say great. I'm going to send you over to this site. You pick. You get to pick the path of what you want to learn more about, and then let's have a conversation. Oh, they said sour cherry's still available. Yeah, it's still available. I don't know for how much longer though, but sour cherry is still available for those of you who want to get your hands on it because they are going to be discontinuing sour cherry. So, in case you didn't know. But all right, I got people dropping off. But again, I'm going to count to 10. If you have a question, feel free to take yourself off mute or put it in the comments.
I,
Otherwise,
I was just sorry I have a cold and I'm just getting over
aw.
laryngitis. But I was going to say, the LV block is sold out in Vegas, but you can still call the hotel and use like a AAA discount or something like that. They'll still have rooms in the same hotel.
I love
Cool.
that. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, it's not that the hotel itself is completely sold out. It's just the rooms that LifeVantage had blocked away. So I love that. But yeah, there's if you go online or through different organizations, AARP, AAA, like you could probably find all kinds of different discounts. I love that. So thank you. No one
Yeah, Vegas
pay more than they
is
have to.
looking for people to come there and spend
Yeah.
money. So the hotel rooms are very reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get in a hotel room for less than 200 bucks, I'm
Yeah,
like, damn,
anywhere anymore. Jeez, yeah.
really,
I was
anywhere.
happy to
Yeah.
see that Life Hands got a block for 169. That was
I
amazing.
know. I remember when the standard was like, 99 bucks, you could get a hotel room. Now it's,
More.
if you can get it for 200, then you're still getting a great deal these days. So it's, yeah.
Good. All
All
right,
the
we're
good
gonna
old
let people
days.
go.
Okay. All right. Well, have a fantastic night, everybody. Again, if you have questions, don't be afraid to reach out regarding these incredible tools, but we hope that you take advantage of them right away, if not tonight, tomorrow. So, all right. Take it
All right,
easy,
everybody.
guys. Bye.
Bye.